Let's do some quarterback insurance, if you will, presented by Geico. Of course, everybody looking for help at the quarterback position. We're going to try and give you some of that help. So, Fabs, if somebody needs to fill that slot, where should they look?
I'm going to go with the Cowboys quarterback.
Shocking.
Not Danny White, by the way.
Because he's retired.
But I will let Graham discuss Dak Prescott.
Yeah, look, I mean, since the Cowboys got Amari Cooper 6 games ago, Dak is averaging nearly 25 fantasy points per game. He's actually the QB2 in that span, if you could believe it, the second best quarterback in fantasy with Amari Cooper. I mean, look, we just have to continue to ride it. I mean, the Colts are giving up the second highest completion percentage in the NFL, the 9th highest quarterback rating. This is a great spot for them on the road.
And you would just think this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Adam Rank, who's your QB?
Yeah, buddy. You know what? I'm going to be looking at Derek Carr, who's been very efficient with the football over the last number of weeks. One of the best things he's done is just not turn the ball over. He's been protecting it pretty well, not throwing those interceptions. And I really do believe there must have been some sort of realization at some point with John Gruden, who realized, like, oh wait, this isn't Brad Johnson. This guy can actually throw the ball down the field, and we've seen that, you know, and taking advantage of Jared Cook and using him that way. And I think that we're going to see them try to stretch the ball. There is an opportunity, like this is the Raiders coming off a huge win, going across the country, playing in that early morning slot where Derek Carr throws for 188 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you don't get quite the production you want, but I still think he's a pretty safe option.
Well, I'm going to go with Mitchell Trubisky. We saw him getting loose here at the top of the segment, and I never said that. I said nothing like that. You know, over the past 4 weeks, the Packers, their pass defense, which had been good, has sort of been a little bit leaky. They've given up 8 touchdown passes with just 1 interception and giving up more than 18.5 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks during that time. Throw in the fact that Trubisky is usually good to run for about 30 or 40 yards. That's an additional handful of fantasy points for you right there. Just right on cue, you see the slide there. So maybe after coming back, after kind of having that wonky shoulder, it's getting a little bit better. And so I think there's a chance for him in what is a huge game for both these teams to put up a pretty decent stat line. That was Fantasy Insurance presented by Geico.